last of 2020. Gosh, can't believe we're here already. Anyway, today I thought I would take some of my more elevated pieces, especially as we're in the holiday season, and style them two different ways. One way a little bit more elevated and another a little bit more casual, to show how truly versatile our garments can be if we just change up the styling, change up the accessories, things like that. So I'll be running through some of the little styling tweaks that I do for each one of these looks. But I have to say that this video was fully inspired by oh, there's Apollo meowing, I'm so sorry. I got the idea for today's video from two awesome accounts that I follow on Instagram, Hélène over at Simplement Style Tea and Tammy Bach. They actually did this challenge over on Instagram, so if you go to their profiles, you'll be able to see how they styled different combinations of clothing. I thought it was just such a fun challenge, so I thought it really can be applied to anything that we have in our closet. And I thought I would take it up myself. Let me tell you, the three pieces that I will be styling both up and down today are, number one, this very sequined, sparkly shift dress. I've had it for ages, well over 5 years. Couldn't go without playing around with my gold metallic wide leg pants. Gorgeous tuxedo blazer dress. It's kind of my version of the little black dress. So let's jump on in. This dress does a lot of work on its own, so I'm keeping it fairly simple by pulling from the red in the dress with my red pumps. Don't have a red bag. I think that would be way too matchy-matchy for this particular outfit, so keeping it simple with a metallic clutch, but going a little bit extra on the earrings with my vintage Italian little cherub disco ball earrings. There's also like a dark charcoal gray black in this dress, so I'm throwing on my blazer. There aren't really any matching or coordinated accessories. I think a black pump would be too predictable, but you could fully swap out the bag for a black bag to make it feel more cohesive. But I love the way it works in my casual outfit with this. So I've swapped out the tights for something opaque. I've layered the turtleneck underneath, which I think is a great way to really dress down a very elevated piece, is by layering something underneath. And I've really stuck to that high contrast black palette. I just love this dress, simple and sleek as I'm wearing it on its own, but because of that really solid structure, I wanted to add a little bit of like chic sexiness with the texture in those fishnet tights. But in order to keep it modest, which I like, I've added the over-the-knee boots, so we're really not seeing too much of that mesh, it's just peeking through. The dressed down version, now that I'm looking at it, can come across as a little bit like espionage chic, or maybe even like a very intimidating librarian, but I still like it. I actually wore it out the other day. There is so much layering underneath going on here that other than that, it's a very simple look, but I think it's really effective in bringing this dress into daytime.
Snow, let it snow.
These pants are just so dramatic because of the metallic texture and the shape, so I really keep everything simple even when I want to dress them up. I've got my vintage belt, a really minimal cami, But what I've done to dress it up is taken the vintage belt and belted a blazer with it. And I like this a little bit more than just wearing it open, but what I really noticed here was how much more flattering it is to have something long over these pants because they're not as high-waisted as I'd like. So I'm really elongating my legs and my frame by kind of cheating with that longer blazer versus in my casual look, which I still like, but I think it's so noticeable how much a longer hemline and cheating the waist up a little bit here makes a huge difference. The shoes are also making a huge difference here because they're rounded and flat. I'm really trying to pull out that harsh contrasting black with my secondhand belt and my heavy frame, so I'm really trying to replicate that theme, but I've also added really casual textures like knits and denim to dress this down. So that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you preferred the up styles to the down styles. I had a lot of fun creating this. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or if you learned something new. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out those two lovely ladies on IG. I will leave their handles in the description box below. I hope you're having an awesome weekend, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao!